Greetings, comrades. News is coming from Delhi about the Anganwadi strike, which has been going on since the 1st of February. Now, the indefinite strike has been going on for 39 days, but it has been temporarily suspended in view of the imposition of the Essential Services Maintenance Act by the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi. What this order does, essentially, is make the Anganwadi strike illegal for a period of 6 months. In light of this, the union has decided to move to other forms of protest, peaceful gatherings, gheraos, and militant actions against the Aam Aadmi Party government and the central government. These actions are entirely peaceful in nature and has taken the form of mass meetings and protest actions. Today, one such protest action was organized near the venue where the Aam Aadmi Party also had a political meeting. During this time, the Delhi police was deployed there, primarily to restrict the Anganwadi workers. Section 144 has been imposed in that area, which bars any gathering of more than 5 people. The police did not enforce such an order on the Aam Aadmi Party, but decided to put their entire focus on the Anganwadi workers. Peaceful demonstrating women workers were charged by the police. They were attacked by them. They were dragged by the hair. They were manhandled, shoved into a bus, and one was so grievously injured that she is still in a state of coma. 18 of the Anganwadi workers were detained in the Mandir Marg police station, where protests were going on all night. They are still going on. Despite all of these pressures, the Anganwadi workers are firm in the resolve to protest against the unlawful and oppressive actions of the Aam Aadmi Party government. This latest episode of the strike has only further exposed the Aam Aadmi Party and of the BJP government in power. No matter how much these bourgeois parties talk in terms of being with the people, being on the side of the workers, being on the side of women, all of these talks ring hollow in reality. This strike has shown the true colors of the Aam Aadmi Party, which presents itself as some kind of a progressive alternative, a party with a difference. It is not. When it comes to the question of workers, all these bourgeois parties will act the same way, with repression, with deceit, and doublespeak. And the police here are only there to execute their will. The Delhi police shows this most brazenly, especially with this unfortunate incident today. We reaffirm our support for the Delhi Anganwadi workers' strike. We reaffirm our support for the demand for a living wage of 25,000 for workers and 20,000 for helpers. We reaffirm our support for their call for regularization of work. The Delhi government feels that it can have its cake and eat it too. They, on the one hand, they do not want the Anganwadi workers to be regularized. They do not want their pay to be increased. They have promised a very pittance of an allowance of just 12,000 for the worker and 6,000 for the helper. Such monthly salaries can't even afford a basic rent of a 1 BHK apartment in Delhi. The government feels that it can throw crumbs and pacify the workers, but the workers are out on the streets. They are fighting, and they are not going to give up easily. We must draw inspiration from this spirit, and we must, with whatever forces we can, support this strike action. If the Anganwadi workers win in Delhi and win their main demands, win massively, it will be a source of inspiration for the Anganwadi workers and other unorganized workers across the country. It will be a rallying point. And perhaps that is why One can imagine that the bourgeoisie is so scared, that the capitalists are so scared that they are willing to impose the most draconian act like Essential Services Maintenance Act and their thug police force in order to curb the strike. This latest chapter has exposed the Aam Aadmi Party government as well as the central government and the police. And we stand by the workers in this struggle. Inqilab Zindabad. Al Salam.